I hope you all are having a relaxing day. I wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about my routine and some of the things that I'm really excited about doing this year. I love routines, and I know that there are a ton of different ways to start class. I know that there's a lot of great routines, but I have always had a hard time sort of finding like what really works for me, like something that felt kind of authentic and just like complements my style of teaching. And so this routine here that you see on the screen, this is something that I've been doing all this week with all my classes. I teach mostly upper levels this year, and it has been working really well. So let's go through each section and I'll tell you how I sort of roll it out in class, some of the things that we do, and some of the feedback that I've had from students. So the first part of the routine is saludar a un amigo. It's say hi to someone in class, and I have pre-written questions in this category. And since some of my kids, they come in at different levels, so you're not quite sure if you want to start off with something a little bit more complex. So I have sort of like a maybe gradient scale, if you will. They have questions such as, how are you doing? How is your morning? What classes do you have today? What are you doing after school? And then like what you did yesterday. So for the kids that are a little bit more advanced, the students that come to me from the previous level, they work a lot on the past tense. So there are some kids who are just ready to just flex that first day or that first week. So I have those questions for them. I give them a campanazo sheet, and on that sheet, every day, the goal is to talk with one person in class and ask them one question, and then they have to write down what they learned from that interaction. And it's been going really well. This is a segment that I have 90-minute classes, and I wanted this to take maybe 5 minutes, but it's been 10 minutes almost, going into 15 minutes sometimes, because we walk around, we talk to different students, and then they're actually annotating what that student is saying. So it's been nice. It's been a good community builder. The second part of this routine is setting your intention for class. So I'm not like an avid practitioner of yoga, but I do take some hot yoga classes. And one of the things that I've noticed when I take yoga is it's always about coming in, sort of connecting with yourself, finding your intention. And I said, why not do this in Spanish class? So I have them set their intention, and some of the intentions that they've turned in or they've verbalized have been really great goals for class. So like one, and I give them examples I have on the same sheet that I'll make sure that I can link in the comments. They have really good SMART goals. So some students say that they want to talk with 2 students in class. They want to learn 3 new words. And I really appreciate that, because that is something that at the end of the class, in my ending routine, we come back to, and I ask them, did you actually achieve your intention, what you set out to do in class today? And I have them give examples, and they do feel accomplished. Like I had a few students this week say, I actually did learn 2 words today. It seems so little, but it's really big to them. So that was really great. And then the last thing is for them to put their cell phones away. So I don't take cell phones as soon as they come into the class. I allow them to use their cell phones. For example, whenever we're doing intention, maybe they don't know how to say something and it's like beyond the scope of circumlocution, I allow them to use word reference. I think it's a great way also to learn new vocabulary. I definitely believe in the power of reading, and I know that a lot of vocabulary acquisition happens when we are reading, when we're reading and we're learning incidentally, but I'm not opposed to students learning words, like looking them up, word reference. I'm a native English speaker, and I still, to this day, there are words that when I'm reading, I pick up, but then there are some words that I continue to encounter, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this in multiple contexts. I really need to know what this means. So I am definitely not opposed to that. And then for my ending routine, we come back to that intention. And I asked them right before my office hours, which I'll talk about in another video or in another post. I asked them if they accomplished their intention. And so that's another conversation as well. So there's so many different routines that we can do. This one really worked with my class. And I hope that if you are looking for a routine and this seems like, low-hanging fruit, something that's very feasible for you, by all means, feel free to use, the slide deck and however you want to implement in your class. Adios.